Hey everyone, today I'm going to start on my purple journal, and I want to show you, I've never shown this before, but this is my favorite way of binding for my own personal journals, but I decided, what the heck, I'd start doing it for all of them. Can you see that seam, the binding? Can you see anything at all? No? See how nice this is? This is glued using PVA glue, which is any white glue really, but they do sell a PVA book binding glue. This is not finished yet. This is one I'm making just for myself, but I want to start on my purple one, and I was going to show y'all how I do it. I'm taking these two pieces out intentionally because I need one on the front and one on the back, because one will be glued to this first page and one will be glued to the cover. Oops, leave it over to hold them so that it will all just, wait a minute, will just flow. So it takes a long time for this to set, but I'm going to go ahead, see if I got my paper. No, I don't. Sorry, I thought I had my paper sorted the way I wanted to put them in, but I don't. So let's get this done really quick. I'm using some papers from Chiquita's Crochet and some papers from Jen, and I'm sorry I can't remember the name of her channel right now. Well, I don't know what happened. My mind just went blank. Actually, I'm just trying to craft and stay busy while we're waiting for Hurricane Milton to come. I wonder if I have two of these. I actually like this better for the front and back. Let me hold that aside for a minute. And yes, I live in Tampa, if you didn't already know that. Actually, I do. So these two can come back over here, and we'll put these two aside for the front and back. And it's really not, it's not hard, it's just tedious, and you have to be extremely careful doing it this way, because you don't want to let your glue run. And, you know, I wasn't going to say anything, but I have to. Guys, I have gotten quite a few messages. I did a video at the park, and yes, it was windy and I couldn't be heard good, but that's not what bothered me. What upset me the most was some snide remarks I got in messages about, there was a cigarette pack and I think a lighter laying in the dashboard of my husband's truck. I don't drive my husband's truck. I don't clean my husband's truck. And I didn't notice it in there, to be honest with you. And no, we're not smoking. I can't have my surgery until I have been off of smoking. Now they're saying 3 months. At first he said 3 weeks. Now he's saying I misunderstood. I don't think I misunderstood. This is the same doctor that has rescheduled my appointments 3 times. Which, okay, I'll give him credit. 2 of them because of the storms. But, come on. 3 months? But he's refusing to operate. And yes, I have lung problems. Yes, I have heart problems. And maybe he's correct. But at the same time, I'm risking dying by not having a surgery. So, you know, let's get the ball on the roll here and do something. You know, like my dad used to say, poop or get off the pot. But anyway, I didn't notice it. I went out and looked after I got the emails. And I came back and asked my husband, what are you doing with cigarettes in your truck? He said, I don't have cigarettes. I thought, oh yeah, you do. And I thought the same thing. He had cigarettes. And he quit smoking when I had my stroke in December of 22. But anyway, I thought, he's lying to me. He's still smoking. And you know, when you first stop smoking, you really, especially if you smoked over 50 years, go through withdrawals. So, it bothered me. I was getting irate that he was smoking behind my back. All because somebody sent me messages saying it. So, I took him outside and I showed him. He laughed and picked up the pack. Is he the cleanest human being on earth? No. But anyway, he opened it and it was an empty pack. I said, why didn't you throw it away? I hadn't got around to cleaning out the truck. I said, since 22? He said, well, I don't ever look over there. He's right on my side. I said, well, I don't ever look in that compartment. You know, there's a little cutout section in the dashboard of trucks. Well, maybe you don't know, but there's a cutout section in there where you put stuff. So no, there were no cigarettes in there. But thank you for making me get in a fight with my husband, for sending me hateful messages about me lying about smoking. Look, my life is more important to me than any cigarettes on earth right now. So no, I'm not smoking. No, I'm not vaping either, because they're nasty, taste nasty. And to me, they cause more mucus than smoking did. Yeah, you might hear me with something in my mouth every now and then on live. I am going through Tootsie Pops like there's no tomorrow. And yes, I'm still fighting it. The patch is doing absolutely nothing for me. They gave me a prescription Nicotrol inhaler. Oh, don't ever use that stuff. Oh, no, no, no. That stuff burned my mouth up. I got blisters on the inside of my mouth using that. And that's prescription. But no, don't ever, ever let them give you Nicotrol. That is some bad stuff. I had bad chest pains. I thought I was going to die. It took me a while to realize it was from that Nicotrol inhaler. It doesn't control anything. It only makes you really, really in a lot of pain. But anyway, guys, you know, if you have a question, ask me. I'm not going to lie to you because, you know, I don't feel like I have anything to gain by lying. And really, I don't think it's anybody's business what goes on in my life. But, you know, as far as passing judgment on me for anything. But, you know, it really did upset me that, and the more I thought about it, the more upset I got. Why does anybody really care? Well, you can't sell stuff because you smoke. You know what? I've got stuff that smells like cat piss, dog piss, nasty old barns, all kinds of stuff that I've had to just throw in the trash. Can't use it. So don't tell me I can't sell stuff because of a smell, because good gravy, there's some serious smells out there. Okay, I only have one of these clips. I had two, but my youngest grandson decided he needed it more than me, and I can't find it. So clip it as close to the edge as you can without actually touching the edge. And I've got these itty bitty little things from Harbor Freight that I'm not sure are going to work, but I'm sure going to try it. I sure am. I don't think this is going to open wide enough. Oh, look at there, it will. Ha ha ha. Okay. Got both ends firmly clipped. Now I am going to take these two itty bitty clips and put them close as I can to the center. And of course it's going to turn in on me. Lay down and act like it's supposed to. Okay. Now, got a very tight seam here. And I'm going to take my glue and watch it not come out just because I want it to. I'm going to schedule this to come up. Just easily, gently put your glue along the binding. Take a nice soft brush and just don't let it run over the side. Easily, gently smear the glue. I am actually using PVA bookbinding glue. I have used art glitter glue in the past. It does work. And it's not as watery as this is. Of course, too, I'm in Florida. And yes, I have an air-conditioned house, but it does, I don't know why, but every single one of my glues in the summer really do thin out. And keep an eye on it, because even though it's clipped, I'm seeing pieces pull away. So just push it back in, hold it for a few minutes, and let your glue get in there. I'm going to come in between these two clips. Put a bunch of glue on there. And just easy, gently smear it. Not smear. Yeah, it is smearing it. Yeah, just make sure you get it so that. And I love these little cheap Walmart brushes for this because it will get in between just the very edge of each page to glue it together. Now here's your kicker. Quickly slide that over just a hair. And get this part where the clip was in the way. And come on back up and add more. And that little piece right there just wants to give me a problem today. I can't sit here and baby you and hold you the whole time. Now work with me. As you can see out here on this edge of the paper, I do not have enough glue. I'm going to put a little more there. And come across. And it's already hardening. So now I'm going to gently push that back up. Got some glue dripping out of the bottle because my glue turns to water and I don't know how to stop it other than put it in the refrigerator. I may try that. Not after the hurricane's over because I probably won't have one. And this is going to be hard. I need to move this up here because that's not coming in all the way. So I'm going to let that grab a hold and just keep playing around on this end. Because these are spraying out too much. Whoa! Okay, that clip did not want to hold there. Crazy. Come back here. My goodness. Okay, let me make sure I've got these sides in tight. I mean, these are the little cheap, really cheap ones at Harbor Freight. I'll put it down a little further. So it doesn't want to hold really strong, and they're not really meant for, you know, I don't know why they sell them, because they're not going to work on any mechanical job or plumbing job or electrical job or anything because they're so flimsy. But it just goes to show you, you do get free stuff at Harbor Freight. Oh yeah, these were free. They send out coupons every now and then. If you spend $5, here's what you get. If you spend $10, here's what you get. And my husband is a member of the Harbor Freight Honors Reward, whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't do Harbor Freight. He does. I've got a few things there that I can use in crafting. Didn't go there looking for it. I waited till he got it and said, oh, I can use that. And it became mine. And he says, I know I bought that. I said, I don't remember seeing you get it. And that's not lying. That's just you using your sense to get your supplies you need without him taking them back away from you. And see, I was scared I was going to do this because I get busy trying to get the video in the right spot and don't watch my ends, and my glue ran off. But I can fix it, I hope. Oh, I'll be some kind of upset if I mess up all my purple paper. I'm going to have to buy it all over again. My husband has had the weather on all day long. You know, the storm's not going to hit till the middle of the night. I think like 1 a.m. I'd rather not stress all day long watching it. I'd rather just wait till it gets here. There we go. Now, your clip. And you go there. You can see where it's already starting to dry. I let it dry 3 times and put another coat on. And you probably don't have to do 3 times. I do 3 times because I want it to hold firmly and for a long time. So, you know, judge it for yourself. It depends really on how many papers you're holding. This one, I only let it set overnight. And you see there's not a lot of papers. I used 20 sheets there. But as you can see, it's a good binding. It is really holding. And I love this. I just love doing it this way. Especially since the hands have gotten so much weaker now and I can do the sewing part. It's the punching holes part. And that crocodile does not like me. I don't know what it is about using that crocodile. Maybe it's my eyesight. I don't know. I can't get the holes lined up right in it. I've had to start over many signatures and just use the paper for scrap paper because I have put holes in it that don't line up to make a journal or make a single signature journal, which I do that sometimes for myself to keep notes in for my prizes and stuff when I'm writing up sales and stuff. So that's pretty good. And I'm looking at this end, and the glue is drying, so I'm not sure I got it glued really well. So I'm going to go just put another dab down here. I didn't have enough health issues. Now I'm having really, really serious issues with my left eye. And I just figured, you know what? First things first. I am getting my surgery on my intestines, my colon. I'm getting my gallbladder taken out. I have a distended gallbladder that can rupture and kill me. And this jerk wants to wait 3 months? You know, it didn't bother him that he put me to sleep to do all these tests. But now he can't put me to sleep to correct the problem. The gallbladder can be removed after scopetry. How do you say it? Oh, I used to be able to say that word. But it doesn't. You don't have to, you know, draw a road map on me and cut me. You can do it. You can do it with a robot, because I just found another doctor here in town that once all these hurricanes and storms are over, I'm going to him for a second opinion, because I'm not real happy with this 200-year-old surgeon I have. I'm not real thrilled, and he was the only one I could get an appointment with before 2025. But I've already called this other doctor's office, and she said, yes, absolutely, I will get you in. When I told her I had a distended gallbladder and I had a problem with my colon I've had chronic diverticulitis for 15 years, and now I've got scar tissue built up in my colon, and it's not allowing waste to pass through like it should, and I've got a tear in my intestines. All of this stuff can slowly give me, can rapidly give me sepsis and kill me. I have been on antibiotics for almost a year now. It's crazy. And they say, well, you now have an autoimmune disease. Well, I guess so. You keep somebody on antibiotics for over a year, they have no immune system left. You've killed it. I don't know. I'm not happy with the doctors here. I don't like them. I love my, regular general practitioner, which she's a PA, but I like her better than the doctor in that office. Okay, my tip has glued up. So guys, it's going to sit just like this on my table. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to budge it. I'm going to pray them clips don't go popping off. Especially when I walk in the room, I hope one doesn't go flying off and scare me to death. And then tomorrow I'll take the clips off and look at it and see. But most likely I will put another layer of glue on if it's still sitting here tomorrow and the roof didn't get blown off the house and it went flying. Boy, I sure hope it don't. I'll be posting on the neighborhood website. If any of y'all see a bunch of purple papers glued together, they're mine. Could you return them, please? Alright, guys. Prayers to everybody in the path of Milton. I'm concerned. I'm not scared. I'm not worried. We are boarded up. We finally found plywood today. We have a generator. We've got, we were avid RVers, and so we've got tons of camping stuff if we lose power for weeks at a time. And I can always go sit in my car to get cooled off and air conditioned. So, and to charge my phone. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not panicking or terrified of it. But I'm just not. My will be done. If it's my time, it's my time. It really tick off some surgeons who are trying to pass me around to everybody they know and get extra money. But hey, you gotta laugh about these things. You gotta, keep a light heart about it, because no matter what you're going through, somebody's always going through something worse than you. And God bless them. Miss Shannon down there in Fort Myers, my heart is just breaking for her, because they were just starting to get their house back together after the hurricane we had a couple of years ago, and Helene hit her and she flooded again. And now, not even 2 weeks is it? It hasn't been long. And now here comes Milton. And she may get a lot of bad weather again. So I am praying harder for her than I am for me. If we have to take the brunt of it this time to spare the people in Fort Myers, then so be it. Yes, Tampa's a bigger city. Yes, we have more people. And the majority of them have already evacuated. But the majority of them also live in flood zones. I am not in a registered flood zone for my section of town. Does that mean it won't flood? No, we flood every time we have a strong rain. But that's part of living here. You get used to it, you clean up, you keep going. We don't get flooded to the point of destroying everything we own like Shannon does. So, yeah. Well, a little worried, a little concerned. I'm more worried about my friends that live further down than me. I don't want them to get hurt or to lose everything. And this is going to hit the entire state of Florida. And I have got friends all over the state. So yes, I'm concerned. I'm worried for them. Some of them live in areas that will get hit really hard. And I know the news is hyping it up, saying Tampa's going to get the worst of it. Tampa's going to be under 15 feet of water. Bayshore Boulevard will be underwater. It always is, and it's the only street they show you on the news. Bayshore Boulevard and the surrounding streets. That's all they ever show you. It may come up into downtown Tampa this time because they are on the water. We have certain streets in here that flood every time. But according to the news forecasters, they will tell you, it's a disaster, it's a catastrophe, it's the worst thing you've ever seen. I'm going to tell you right now, not one home they've ever shown during the floods was affected as bad as the people in Fort Myers and the surrounding areas there. Not one. They don't show you the insides because they don't get what they got. And yes, they're right on the bay, but that's the difference. We are Tampa Bay. We are on the bay. We are not on the ocean. So the ocean's got to travel pretty far to flood into the bay to flood us. And I'm inland, intentionally. We're going to live on the water in Florida. No, not happening. So, guys, you know, there's a guy named Brandon Kopic, I think it is, Koptic. I put his link on my Facebook homepage. He is here. He is in Tampa. He rented an Airbnb here. He is a storm chaser. And he will show you what's actually going on. But he will tell you, okay, Tampa didn't get much, so we're going over here to this city. He will tell you where he is and what's happening. So if you really want the truth, don't watch your regular news. Please don't watch the Weather Channel. My heavens. Jim Cantor is on there. Get everybody hyped up today. Get out now. You will die if you don't go. But he's standing with the mayor and the police chief, who paid his salary to get him here, to get Tampa on the news. I'm sorry. My first year here, they terrified me. I've lived through hurricanes before coming to Florida. I had to laugh at that first hurricane. That was not even a hurricane to me. So, I don't know what all the hype was, but they had me scared to death, literally. Am I saying we won't get a bad storm? I don't know. I really do not know. I do know that I don't pay attention to the newscasters anymore because they are hyping you up to keep you tuned to their channel for their ratings. Go to YouTube and look for storm chasers who are on the ground, who are here, who are broadcasting live when it's happening. Not 2 days later when they send a news crew out to say, oh well, yeah, this happened here. And most of what you see on the news is taken from what are those things called? They're webcams that are up on high buildings aiming down to take pictures. They don't have anybody on the ground here taking videos or anything. And when they do, they're actually standing inside with their back to the storms. They don't have high boots on. They're not out in it. Guys, I'm telling you now, don't let the media hype scare you. Wherever you live, if they say you have a storm coming, check YouTube for the storm chasers, because they're honest, they're on the ground, they're here, and they're going to tell you like it is. Alright guys, bless you all. I hope everybody stays safe. We're going to do the best we can, and that will be done. I'm not the least bit worried. Well, I'm worried. I'm not scared. Alright, I'll see you soon. Bye.